Hi everyone! I'm about to head up to Mount Norquay, which is one of the 3 mountains that you can ski this winter with your Ski Big 3 lift pass. And I'm going to show you the conditions. It's really snowy, as you can see. You can't even hardly see the tops of the mountains here. But that's really good news because they're really building up their base, and Mount Norquay actually opens tomorrow, which I'm so excited about. We'll see you soon. Hey everyone, Lindsay Sand here from Air Canada Vacations. I'm coming to you live on location from Banff National Park. Steve is here from Ski Big 3. We're up at Mount Norquay, which is just one of the mountains that you can ski with your ski pass when you book it through Air Canada Vacations. What are the conditions like?
Well, as you can see, they're fantastic. It's funny, Lindsay, about 2 weeks ago we were running our Via Ferrata summer programming up here, and now we're gearing up here at Mount Norquay to open tomorrow. That's right, Saturday, 24th of October, we're opening. It's the earliest opening in Canada for a ski resort, and probably one of our earliest openings in 95 years.
Wow.
So the conditions are prime. And as you said, this is just one resort out of 3 that we have. So we've got Banff Sunshine, Lake Louise Ski Resort, and also Mount Norquay. They've all got amazing conditions, so we're gearing up for an amazing early season.
I am so excited to hit the slopes. Now, what other facilities do you have here? I noticed a rental shop, you've got ski school. What else have you got?
All of our resorts have world-class facilities, located in the national park though. The unique thing about our destination is we're not overdeveloped. So we keep our pristine environment in line with nature. But yeah, we've got a range of food and beverage options, we've got a range of rentals, something for absolutely everyone. Obviously things are going to be a little bit different this year with the whole COVID-19 in place, but please be assured that all of our resorts are taking all of the necessary precautions to make sure that we are operational in the safest manner possible.
Perfect, so good to hear. Are masks mandatory in the town of Banff?
Masks are mandatory in the town of Banff. They're also going to be mandatory on our shuttles as well.
Okay.
So we have a very frequent shuttle complex that runs to each resort daily. So masks will be mandatory for lining up and on the shuttles, and then also lining up for the chairlifts, and also on the chairlifts, and then anytime we're inside as well. So we just ask people to be really cognizant of that. Wear your mask coverings, bring a spare one just in case. Obviously, anytime there's physical distance requirements. However, the best thing about skiing and snowboarding, I mean, we've got almost 8,000 acres of terrain at our 3 ski resorts.
Wow,
So
8,000. I can't even fathom how much that is. I know it's a lot.
It is the perfect sport for physical distancing, for sure.
100%. Well, thank you so much. Just a reminder, book your Air Canada Vacation ski package to Banff, Lake Louise this winter. They open tomorrow, so you can book them. They're live in the system. And please remember, we include a free checked bag, and we have CareFlex Plus as well until November 15th. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys. Stay safe, come out and ski. It's going to be a great season.
Here we are at Banff Springs Hotel. If you haven't been, it's amazing. You can see here. And it's located really close to downtown, so there's great access. And it's also rumored to be haunted, so that's a fun fact. Let's go inside. So here we are in Heritage Hall in the Fairmont Banff Springs. This is like a mini museum within the hotel. So very cool.
There are still places that only the sun has touched. Places where the snow spreads its quilt out over mountains whose youth appears ancient. Places where the purity of the awe you feel cheer on the drum in your chest to echo beyond the limits you expect. Each beat living past the moment and crowned by time into a memory, one you can hold within yourself like a candle refusing to bend to beckoning wind. Who are you in these memories? Who will you see in these reflections? Standing at the bottom, we feel doubt when we look up. Every mountain gets bigger when you're there, comparing it to the size of your footprint. Every challenge is made real the instant you spend your breath on it. We do not test ourselves because it's easy. We test ourselves to know who we are in the face of our trials. Are we still who we wish to be when eclipsed by the shadow of these giants that time and nature sculpted into fists grasping for the sky? Are we prepared to set aside the modern world and answer a different call? To walk again in step with the wild? Who are we in the face of untouched majesty? Is the person who started at the foot of this mountain the same person who carried themselves to the top of it? Is it the same person racing the wind back to the bottom, chasing their breath through trees and catching it in splashes of powder? The quiet here is loud enough to make space for asking these questions. The stillness here moves just enough to remind you the world is a living thing. The glory here is modest enough to live in communion with beasts whose steps are thunder upon the ground. Here, we are not any bigger with a mountain beneath our feet, but we find in us the reasons to look up.